to let y'all know I'm excited to be here. First, like, comment, subscribe. I want to introduce the new family member. Her name is Cookie. Say hey, Cookie. Say hey, Cookie. Cookie don't want to say hey. So anyway, she's the new family member. Her name is Cookies and Cream. Oh, shit. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do the review with her here, but we don't know how this is gonna go. I did my makeup. Hey. Now, wait a minute. Oh. I did my makeup early this morning. Okay, I got her on the table. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but ooh, I forgot to put on some damn lip gloss. So I saw Housewives of Atlanta. You gonna come get her? Oh Lord. And wait a minute. Okay. Say hello to everybody, Cookies and Cream. But we're gonna call her Cookie. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's get her. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, we're gonna get into this review. This episode, I actually wrote some notes down. I also got a nose ring. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna see. Anyway, I saw this episode and okay, let's just get into it. Cynthia and Mr. Hill, they're sitting down, they're talking about the wedding. Cynthia, you invited over 200 people. She thought that because of COVID, that even though she invited them, that people were not going to show up. I mean, why would you invite over 200 people then? But you know how us Southerners are. We'll say something, but we really mean something else. For instance, we have food. The one main thing is when we have food, we'll say, we know we don't want you to have our food, but just to be nice and not to be in your face with it, to say I'm finna just fuck up all this food in your face. Do you want some? And we really don't mean for you to say yes. We mean for you to say, oh, thank you for asking, but no. Okay? Okay. So it was like, maybe she was trying to have one of those situations, but, her fiance was trying to tell her, like, you more concerned about everybody else instead of you. This is your day. You should be excited. It should be whatever you want to have. Another thing is the mom, she wants to invite her. I don't know where the fuck they come from. She wants to invite her mom. She wants to invite her dad to the wedding, which I didn't even realize that he was at the last wedding. So we'll get to that part later. So basically, it also comes up about Dennis being invited to the wedding as well. So, Porsha and Dennis, they're not together right now. So 167 people. So was she trying to have a super spreader event? Now I think I did hear in the blogs that she had a super spreader event. That's a lot of people, Cynthia. But I mean, if it's outside and maybe people are spaced out, maybe that'll work out. I don't know. Anyway, we had a scene with Drew. Now, is Drew a part of the show, or is she if y'all was just gonna have those type of clips of Drew, I would have rather you have Marlo on the show. I mean, Marlo has been a honorary housewife for like, over 6-7 years now? Like, she can't get no spot on the show? Like, what's the problem? Now I'm feeling kind of funny, because y'all let a lot of people come on for one season and they don't do anything, but yet meanwhile, Marlo, she been on the show forever and she's still on the show. So I don't understand that. But anyway, we see Drew. Now tell me this much. you're about to move. One thing I can say about Kandi keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? You see her when she all made up. You see her when she not. She fit the situation. Drew, you're moving. Baby, it look like you was finna go out for a night with the girls at the club. Or what? You decided to pack up a box before you left out the house? Come on now. That didn't look, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. Whatever. So anyway, Drew is with her husband. Apparently her and her husband has gotten back together. Last episode I saw, he had left. You know, usually when you want to clear your head, you walk outside, or you might even walk down the street, or you might walk to the local club, or you might go to the store. This motherfucker, he goes out of town. And don't tell the family. But that's some stuff I do. I be like, I'm finna go. Bye. Anyway, so come to find out his dad has passed. I forgot his name, but I didn't think I would forget it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, his dad has passed, so that kind of brought them back together. So they get some balloons and they, release the balloons in the sky. It was a very nice scene, very, very humbling. Then we go over to Kandi. Kandi wants her child support. Now, my issue about that is, all right, so she got to have a storyline, number one. She got to have a storyline. Riley is off to college. Now, she also says that her baby daddy has had millions as well. So now it's time for him to pay back that $92,000. So, sounds like Kandi was one of those mothers, kind of like me, look. We're all in this world, and pretty much, it comes with a child responsibility, okay? Even if you don't do a damn thing I'm the mother, I will do it, but don't expect no accolades. Don't expect for me to treat you a certain type of way. Don't expect those things from me because I'm not going to give it. But, now I guess Kandi don't necessarily want the money for her. She wants the money for Riley. And it is only right that she, I guess get her money back. If I don't know what kind of agreement they had. I don't even know what kind of relationship they had for him not to be like, acknowledging the child or being in the child's life. I don't know if maybe they had an agreement where he didn't pay child support. Maybe he just did certain things for her. Like, I don't know, but the relationship seemed kind of weird to me. But anyway, so, Kandi trying to get her back pay. So she talks to Eva's husband, and he's saying that he could put it into a trust for her. But she said he has millions. But I'm like, okay, but I'm going to leave that right over there. I'm leave that right over there. So anyway, let's go to Porsha and Kandi also talks about how she gives back as well, and then later on she's gonna do this food drive that she has, and she's giving away food during the quarantine times, and she also has a foundation that she has, which is really nice and really sweet, to help single mothers trying to get by. Very good. Kudos to you. Let's go to Cynthia and Miss Porsha, because earlier we saw Mr. Hill was talking to Cynthia and saying that, look, I want Dennis to come. So Cynthia has this special lunch with her, and she just basically asks, would you mind if Dennis come? Now, to me, I wouldn't care, because, he's friends with other people and stuff like that. The thing is, Porsha's still in love with him. That's what it is. Sometimes you can be so in love with somebody, you don't want to, those feelings will come right back up. But those feelings went away during quarantine, because Porsha tells us during quarantine, she could not stand him. Even though she forgave him for the cheating, I guess it just, something with that quarantine and with people, it's probably going to be a lot of relationships that are going to be broken up, a lot of divorces. I don't know, because this rent out here, it'll make you double take some things and make you think about some shit, because, Lord have mercy. But anyway, her and Dennis, they couldn't get along. She was just being snappy over the smallest stuff. So, sometimes space is good. Being apart is good. Just hanging around somebody 24 hours a day, can, really get you in trouble. And every little thing that they do can irritate the hell out of you, which, dang, my nerves are really bad because I really don't like people being around me that much. I like people over here, but then I have to have my time by myself, and, but then it just depends. I don't know sometimes. Anyway, so she tells Cynthia, basically, don't invite him. I'm like, what? Well, this your wedding. I mean, to me, I feel like it's both of your day. They always say it's the woman's day because, of course, the woman got the dress and the flowers and everything, but it's kind of his day too. I mean, both of y'all getting married. This would be a very first lesson in marriage on compromising, and Cynthia, the real answer is, do you want him at your wedding? I mean, let him, that's the simple, that's the basic question. And, so anyway, we at this food drive, and just to point this out, the person who's there on time, all the time, another honoree of the Housewives franchise show is Atlanta Housewives, is Tanya. Now, I know y'all say Tanya, but her name is really Tanya, but I'm going to say Tanya. But I just want to say Tanya. But anyway, Tanya, she's always the first one there, with her goofy, happy, jolly self, So she shows up at Kandis food drive, and it was so nicely set up. They had the little purple bags. Marlo met Kandi at the farmer's market earlier that morning, I guess, to purchase some food. Porsha, we hear that she gave money. She gave $5,000, which I don't think that, like Kandi was saying that she don't want to put anybody on blast and say no prices, but some people are more giving than others. Kandi, please. Okay, whatever. My thing is, when you give, you give. Look, this is what I got to give. Okay? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So, Porsha, she came through happy, excited. Everybody had the little t-shirts on. They were nice. They did have some really fresh looking fruits. But the only thing I was saying is, I know it's a COVID situation. I guess you can take the food, the vegetables, and go home and wash them off. But I'm like, y'all got y'all hand all over the food. Would that defeat the purpose? I guess not. Anyway, Kenya, she shows up ready to work. Porsha is there. Porsha is there, and Porsha, Tanya, Cynthia gets there later because her and Mr. Hill had to go pick up their marriage licenses. Marlo gets there a little bit later when they were eating lunch, and the food drive went off with a bang. It was nice, perfect, nice, really good. Later, they had lunch, and over lunch, also, everybody wants Dennis to be at this wedding, and Porsha, she knows she liked that attention. She knows she likes him, and I do think that they make a nice couple. It's just that maybe they should have just, took their time, a little bit, or maybe it is perfect timing. Hell, now they got a child together, so they pretty much locked and loaded for life, So anyway, so I think they make a nice couple. They just probably need some space, and people, Porsha has another purpose right now. Right now, she's dealing with the Black Lives Matters movement. So maybe right now is a good reason that they're not together, so that Porsha can stay focused and continue the fight and continue doing what she's doing, because she's doing a wonderful job. So, everything has its purposes. There's a reason, and, blah, 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 whatever I say. So anyway, while they're having lunch, Kenya brings up that they want to go to a nice little getaway. So they don't know exactly where they're going to go, but they are going to have a getaway. They have to get tested for COVID. They're probably going to go, I don't know, they were thinking about Charleston, somewhere with a beach. So that'll be exciting, that next episode. And then we get to Cynthia. Cynthia's daughter comes home. She's actually doing wonderful. Oh my goodness. She's an influencer with doing this makeup line, honey. Seeing these kids on these shows, it make you feel like, dang, time really does go by. I remember when little Cynthia's daughter was like, little Noelle was young. But anyway, so she comes in town, honey. She's styling the profiler with her camera, baby, taking pictures. And then here go her mama, acting her age. Can you stop with it? Nah, ma, this is my money. You hear me? This how I make my money, boo. Okay. So they get to mama house and mama has diabetes. So the little shield mask or whatever. So mama, they sit around and Cynthia asks her mom, do you mind if I invite dad to the wedding? And so Cynthia's mom was like, well, I just put my mask over my head. So basically, Noelle was like, well, look, mama, grandma always sacrifices everything for us. I don't think she really want, your dad to come to the wedding. Then mama sit up and says the PSA that she did about domestic violence, she said that she did not know that it was that, or that's what she was doing. And I'm on Cynthia right there. I'm like, well, mama, you saw the cameras rolling and we explained to you what was going on. It's not like Cynthia had a tape recorder recording your conversation and then she, put it out to the blogs, or she had a hidden camera talking to you. You knew what was going on. But what you did not know was the backlash that was going to happen. The people in Alabama like, Mr. Bailey, he go to church every day. Mr. Bailey do this, Mr. Bailey do that. Well, let me let you know this much. Mr. Bailey had a life before he went to church. Mr. Bailey was young at one point. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Bailey made mistakes. Also, Miss Bailey made mistakes as well. And, I can understand with parents, Cynthia's mom, strong woman, raising her 2 children, help raising her grandkids. Yeah, and her husband, she felt that her husband was not doing the things that he should have been doing. She is exactly right for feeling that way. There's nothing wrong with her feeling that way because that's her feeling, and he probably was not doing what he was supposed to be doing. And he probably did, he did those things to her. But what she did not know is that she was going to get the backlash that she got from Alabama. So Cynthia apologized, you know what I'm saying? So Cynthia got to have a storyline too. So anyway, but I just thought it was funny when Mama said, I didn't know I was being filmed. Mama, they had the lights, camera, action all over your body. How can you not know you were being filmed? Oh my goodness. So they had a nice conversation about it, and Cynthia's sister also said that, look, I have a relationship with Dad, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Cynthia's mama reminded me almost of Evelyn, but not quite like Evelyn. Not quite like Evelyn, but kind of, sort of, those things hurt. I don't know if men realize that or not, but those things hurt, It just depends on how you want your relationship to be set up. Like, I just need for you to, be there. I would love to have child support. Like, child support would help me out tremendously, but it's just some sorry ass men out here who just want to live their life, live their best life without thinking that their child needs to be taken care of or whatever. Damn, it's some kind of way you can help, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I want you to be in your child's life. Fuck that. Be in your child's life and give child support. They need you. They need to know your ways. They need to know your values. Even if I think them values are fucked up, they still need to know them. You know what I'm saying? They need that. Children need that nurturing. Money is good. Money helps. Trust me. Money is everything. Money gets everything by. But that knowledge and that power and that wisdom and those ways, because I've been in quite a few relationships with men, and I can tell they ain't had no dad in their life. You know, I didn't have my mom in my life. My mom passed when I was 9. So I know in some areas I'm a little lacking. But I had my dad in my life. And by me being in some of these relationships I've been in, these men don't know simple shit around the house. Like, I gotta tell you your job, what your job description is supposed to be in the house. Light bulbs, you know, simple shit. And the reason why I feel that way is because I've had to do both. You hear me? Single mom. You know, I had to do both. So when I get a man, I expect nothing less. You should know your job. You should know what you're supposed to be doing around this house. Whoo, child. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk later. Until then, bye.